To ban.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Raidcall EMS Summer Cup 1 American Cup number 4. We've got the grand finals between Team Dignitas and Evil Geniuses. This is game number 2. Team Dignitas, of course, taking the first game from Evil Geniuses in pretty dramatic fashion there. With AUI 2000 on the Chaos Knight, and Universe, of course, on the Queen of Pain. Really great game coming out that first game, but this is the second game. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us here on Neo Dota. My name is Maut. The immediate Gyrocopter ban coming out from EG, as well as the IO ban from Dignitas. They played that in the last game, worked well for them. But EG now, they've got first pick as well as first ban, so we'll see what they want to run and pick up first here. Batrider from Demon. Very good job at spoiling some of the team fights for Team Dignitas, but in the end, it came down to superior positioning, I think. Universe getting plenty of kills, not dying a single time that game. Even at the end, when he got lassoed into the opposing team as well, he had that cheese to save his life. Universe lived immortal that entire game. And potentially this is the last game of the night. If Team Dignitas takes this, it'll be 2-0 for them. If Evil Genius takes this, it's going to go to a third game. They could potentially take their first cup win. The previous cup winners, cup number 1 was won by typical mistakes. Team Dignitas beat them in the semifinals this afternoon. Cup number 2 was taken by KP, which of course EG beat in their semifinals. Cup number 3 was taken by Team Dignitas. And so cup number 4 potentially could be a second cup for Dignitas, or EG can win it. So let's see how that goes. We're going to see the Lone Druid band coming out from EG.
10 seconds
and one more ban from Team Dignitas. So, what I was really impressed with that game was just the amount of times EG smoked and they got things done for them. The smoke ganks were hugely successful. I think that EG did a really good job with it. But then Team Dignitas, when they got caught out of position in the later stages of the game, it would be, say, 3 heroes roaming around the map, and then it would be AUI 2000 and Fogged roaming around on the Wisp and CK. And they would just relocate into the fight. And they would get so many kills just because of the amount of damage they had, whether or not it was magic or physical damage. AUI 2000 wasn't really putting out that much damage. It was actually a lot of it coming from Snake King, a lot of it coming from, of course, the Universe on that Queen of Pain. And I think they did a really good job because of it. Batrider going to be picked up here for EG, the Lifestealer going for Dignitas. So Batrider once again being played by EG, and they had a couple of good lassos that really caught Dignitas out of position. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite good enough. We'll see if they can bounce back here with Demon playing that Batrider once more, or if they're going to give it to somebody else. Demon actually played it up in that tri-lane. They gave Jo mid. Nature's Prophet again for Team Dignitas, and that's going to be a nice pick for them. Universe plays a really mean Nature's Prophet, so we might see that. So EG, they've got 2 picks of their own right now. We'll see what carry they want to give Jo, how they want to lane this up here. The interesting thing is there's a lot of really good supports left. But we haven't seen Nyx or Shadow Demon get picked in the first round a whole lot recently, which is surprising to me. So heroes like you think like, well, we really want to take this out of the pool right now. Or we really want to pick this up right now. But Nyx Assassin hasn't been picked in the first pick stage since I think we started today's broadcast. So it's very interesting to me that that hero is kind of not really in favor as of right now. Not currently part of the meta. And EG, they're going to be using a bit of the reserve time here. Now on top of that, Kodal has been almost played never, in the past few weeks from what I've seen. But Bane and now Templar Assassin for EG. So it looks like they're going to send Demon mid on that Templar Assassin. Maybe give Bambo the All-Flame Batrider. Bane probably going to be played by Betas or Fear, I'd imagine. But yeah, Templar Assassin has been Demon's, I think, one of his favorite heroes in the mid lane. And he does so well with it. And since they already have the Batrider, there's no fear of really that hero getting picked to counter it. So Team Dignitas, they kind of have a choice to make in what they want to do in the mid lane. Templar Assassin kind of destroys a lot of mid heroes just because of the amount of damage he can pump out, not only with refraction, side blades as well. I mean, just and you get a good melt strike, and it might necessarily be good night. So that's something that I think Demon really wants to try to do. Also funny is that every time Demon seems to play the Templar Assassin, he kind of fuddles with the courier a little bit and almost gets the courier killed. But the past 2 times I've seen him do that, he's been okay. So That being said, 58 seconds left for Team Dignitas in their reserve time. I'd like to thank everybody at the National ESL for putting this together. The staff there, the admins are extraordinarily friendly and helpful, and they've done a very good job with all 4 cups so far. This is, of course, the final cup, and then we go into the group stages next week with the playoffs next weekend, I believe. So look forward to that. Some really good American teams coming out here, and not just North American, but South American as well. Arctic, I believe, is a part of it, and their Peruvian team. So Jakiro's going to pick up from Team Dignitas, and we saw Universe play it extraordinarily well in the 2 games ago, I believe, against Typical Mistakes, but I don't think it's going to be played by him this time around. Probably way too sexy or fogged, I'd imagine. And now we get to the second ban phase, and so EG is probably going to be banning some mid-heroes here, specifically mid-heroes that give Templar Assassin a tough time, like Queen of Pain, for example. I think that Queen of Pain definitely needs to be banned by EG here. Not necessarily because Queen of Pain does extraordinarily well against Templar Assassin, but just, I mean, what you saw in the previous game. I mean, you saw Universe just go to town on people, just dunking on kids, and Universe can play an extraordinarily, well, he can play a lot of heroes really good, but that's not necessarily the point. I think Queen of Pain just really is going to be a good pickup, I think, right now for Team Dignitas if they want to go down that route. That being said, they certainly don't have to pick it. Weaver's going to get banned for EG. And so EG's lineup very potent right now. They have a lot of killing potential here. Team Dignitas, they've kind of got that global lineup. The Nake's Bomb with the Nature's Prophet and Lifestealer. It happens from time to time. It's been more popular, I think, to run it with the Storm Spirit instead. And that's another hero that they could potentially pick up. But again, against Templar Assassin, I think that TA probably wins that matchup.
10 seconds remaining.
Albeit, it's tough to catch somebody who's jumping all around the map. But I don't think they're going to go down that route. Nyx Assassin, the ban from Team Dignitas, so once again, that hero not going to get through. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend. Of course, it's been interesting weather here in upstate New York. In the Midwest, of course, those tornadoes were coming around in Oklahoma, and those guys are having a really rough time because of that, and it sucks. We actually had a couple tornadoes up here in New York. Obviously, none of them quite as bad as the ones in Oklahoma, but it's always scary to get those, and well, you just hope that everyone's okay. It's been a weird summer so far. In fact, it's barely summer already, only June, so. The Luna band coming out from the side of Team Dignitas. The Shadow Demon band from EG, and they're going to get rid of some supports here. There is one support on Team Dignitas' side. The Bane is the other on EG's side, of course. 2 more bands going to come out, then we'll jump into the second pick phase real quick. There's the Storm Spirit band. And I think that's just a ban that you need to get rid of just because they have a lifesteal already. I don't think they want to give that up to Team Dignitas. I definitely think it's a smart maneuver. I was talking about that earlier and just how good it can be. Team Dignitas, in the meantime, well, they've got a ban coming up. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out in a second. They banned out a carry, a support, perhaps another carry here. Something that they can lane with that Bane. I mean, I don't want to say Alchemist, but I think that could be a potentially good band here. Bane kind of functions the same way that the Shadow Demon does in that kind of lane. You can just get that Nightmare going, throw up that Unstable Concoction, and then get some more damage from your other support or something like that. They're going to go into the reserve time to think about it, however. I don't think they're going to ban the Alchemist, but I think that might be the right choice here. I think EG could certainly run that. They will go for the Juggernaut, though, which is definitely smart. I think Bambo played that extraordinarily well in the previous game, and it was very difficult for them to deal with. It was one of those heroes that's just frustrating. It's just like, Blade Fury, Omni Slash, Healing Ward. The Sand King again from EG. We saw that against KP. They ran it really well. Fear got a pretty quick Blink Dagger as well as Arcane Boots, and so I think the Sand King is a smart pickup, the Epicenter. Really nice to have. They have that stun. They've got the Bane. Now, what do they put in that tri-lane? Do they put the Bat Rider in that tri-lane with them? Or do they pick up a carry? Rubik's going to get picked up from Team Dignitas. I like that pickup, especially against the Sand King or Bane. Stealing Fiend's Grip is super nice to have. Fogged played it against, I believe, Typical Mistakes. Faceless Void to round out that lineup. It looks like Jay will be playing that Faceless Void. A hero that really we only see kind of, I don't want to say we only see EG play, but more often than not, I think EG is the one that plays that hero. And Brewmaster to finish it off, and Way Too Sexy is going to be on him. So it looks like he'll be going mid. And Dignitas love their Brewmaster. Generally, you see Snaking playing it, but now Snaking's going to jump on the Nature's Prophet here. AUI 2000 on the Lifestealer. So, not a whole lot of role switching here. But we're going to jump into the game in just a moment, guys. I really thank you for joining us here on Neo Dota. Once again, this is the Raidcall EMS 1 Summer American Cup number 4, the Grand Finals. Yeah, that's a mouthful, I know. Dignitas has a 1-game lead over EG right now. EG trying to take it to a 3rd game here as we jump into the game. Thank you for joining us. My name is Maut. Boom, on the side of Dignitas, AUI 2000 up on that Lifestealer. We're going to see Fogged on the Rubik. Way Too Sexy will be on the Brewmaster. Universe will be on the Jakiro. And Snaking will be on the Nature's Prophet, so I spoke too soon. Universe is, in fact, on the Nature's Prophet. He had some fantastic ice paths in the game against typical mistakes. On the side of EG, Demon will be on the Templar Assassin. Jo on the Faceless Void. Bambo will be on the Bat Rider. Beat is on the Bane. And to round it all off, we're going to see Fear on that Sand King with that really awesome set. It's pretty sweet. Look at that thing. That Stinger is awesome. Circus of Whirling Death. Wow, that's something else, huh? Dignitas coming out with 3 heroes down to the bottom lane. This is going to be an aggressive tri lane. They're going to throw the ward up right here. Just block this camp as much as possible. Sentry wards should be up on one of these heroes. Not on Jay, obviously. Perhaps on Fear. No, they have no sentries here. So Bambo looks like he's going to go top. Demon will be up in the mid lane. And I got to give the edge here to the aggressive tri lane from the side of AUI 2000 Universe and Fogged. But Betas and Fear will be there to help Jo survive. Of course, he's going to have Time Walk first, so he'll be able to get out of bad positions pretty effectively. Snaking going to be solo safe lane up against the Bat Rider. And Snaking might have a tough time here against Bambo. Just specifically because if this was like a tri lane, Bambo would have a really tough time getting experience and kills. I should say CS, but Snaking is going to be alone. He's not going to have a whole lot of support here. He will be able to get some teleport pretty quickly and just be able to just be around the map and help out Way Too Sexy, get him some runes and stuff like that. Already you can see the ward placement from Team Dignitas. Nice little ward place from EG, just going to give them some vision. Demon should have a pretty good time here in this mid lane against Way Too Sexy right now. He's going to have that refraction. He should be able to get just a lot of CS. Immediately, Way Too Sexy is going to come in with that, of course, Thunderclap, but not doing any damage to Demon because, of course, he already threw that refraction up. Already, the Enfeeble up on AUI 2000 just going to make it really difficult for him to CS, as you can see. And that's going to be up on him for pretty much the entire time. Still sitting at 1 CS right now, tied up with that Faceless Void. 4 going for the Brewmaster right now. So the Brewmaster doing really well for himself here against Demon right now. But Demon is going to be able to get some denies done here. Up in the top lane, you can see already 1 stack of Sticky Napalm. The tree's going to harass Bambo, and that can be pretty effective early on. He's going to eat some trees and just get some regen going. He's got plenty of regen. He's got a bunch of tangos there, meanwhile. Looks like they want to try to pull or counter ward here. Fear will do so. He's going to Burrow Strike into the trees. He's actually going to eat his way through, but now Fear definitely in some trouble. There's the open wound. He already used his Burrow Strike right now. AUI 2000 still enfeebled. He's not doing a whole lot of damage, but Fear might go down to first blood, and Fogged will get it. Now Telekinesis on to Beat is going to bring him back right now. Jo can't really do much except right-click. Beat is definitely in some trouble, and Enfeeble still going in AUI 2000 right now. Can they get this kill? Enfeeble again on AUI 2000. They're going to stop chasing him. Beat is barely surviving, and Jo actually... Burrow Strike coming in onto Universe right now, and the Bash going through. Universe definitely in some trouble. He's going to try to eat his way through the trees. He needs more help, though. He's going to salve up. Burrow Strike available in 1 second. Universe cannot get away quick enough. There it goes. Universe in some trouble. He is going to fall, it looks like, as he gets body blocked. The Dual Breath going to come through, and that's another kill going for Jo. So they get the first blood, but they're not able to pick off Betas, and they end paying for it as Jo comes through, has some nice bashes, and of course Fear comes in with, of course, the nice Burrow Strikes. Definitely good for EG, although they do get the first blood for Rubik. However, he did go down. And Bane got to go down to a neutral, just suicide himself and get back to the lane quickly with full health, essentially. Way Too Sexy, sitting at 7 CS, but Demon at 8 right now. 10, of course, for the Bat Rider. Snaking having a tough time up here in the top lane. He's only got 6 right now. Bambo, of course, with that Sticky Napalm, can be just so aggressive. Now in the bottom lane. Enfeeble's been so effective here for the side of EG. And the Lifestealer just has to deal with having just no right-click damage, essentially. So it's tough. Snaking has to sit pretty far back as well. He's going to deny. People still going for AUI 2000. So there's not a whole lot he can do until he gets Rage and just is able to get the Enfeeble off of him. But even with that Enfeeble, he's still getting some decent CS right now. He's got 10 CS right now, as you can see, only 5 for the Faceless Void. So AUI 2000 doing a good job of just getting plenty of farm here. The Enfeeble is gone. Beatus can use it again if he wants to. He's got a Clarity going. Costs 95 mana to use that, by the way. In the mid lane, Way Too Sexy, sitting at 11 CS right now, 15 for Demon. There's going to be another Thunderclap going. Now he's out of mana, as you can see. Tri-lane versus Tri-lane. Enfeeble again for AUI 2000. Doesn't matter, he's still able to get CS regardless. Phase Boots, looks like he wants to buy Boots first and then get that second Claws of Attack, so we can get that Phase Boot going. Ice Path onto Fear right now. Open Wounds, he can Burrow Strike away. Might use it. There's the Telekinesis, his Fade Bolt available. Fear, nice stun. AUI 2000, Dual Breath, doesn't matter, they get the kill. He'll pick it up with his right-click damage. Jo just trying to do some right-click damage to AUI 2000 right now. Big Ice Path from Universe onto 2. Time Walk going out from Jo just to try to get out of it. And another kill going for Dignitas. And they're not going to chase behind the tower again. Way Too Sexy looking for that bottom rune. It is going to be a Haste. He'll pick it up. Bottle is crawling back out to him right now. Looking to go on mid, potentially on Demon. He's got plenty for Refraction. Magic One's going to be done for him soon. And Beatas. There is the Sentry Ward here from Dignitas, so there's that. Meanwhile, Bambo and Snaking. Snaking finally trying to get some CS right now. He's at 13, but of course, Bambo's got 20. Bambo's actually kind of low in health, as you can see, so he's taking some damage. He finally has his bottle, though, so he'll be able to regen pretty effectively now. Courier making its way in front of Bambo. Itzy the Courier. And Snaking's just trying to avoid stacking, so if he could just avoid those stacks as much as possible, he should be able to get plenty of CS in that lane. That lane is going in favor of Bambo right now, but still, AUI 2000 down in the bottom lane. He's got 20 CS. He's starting to pick it up a little bit. So he's making up for Snaking's lost CS up there in the top lane. In fact, Snaking might just go into the trees and just... Looks like he's going to go ahead and pull. Demon has to back off a little bit. Beatas will pause the game. Perhaps some lag issues real quick. Ping it up. Ping. Everyone's right around 100, so hopefully the lag gets back to normal in just a second here. And everyone's good to go, they said. Just waiting for that lag spike to cool off. As Snaking will resume the game.
Too slow.
More bottle crowing coming out from the side of EG's Demon, as well as Dignitas' Way Too Sexy. Right-click damage going onto Way Too Sexy as that Refraction is still up there. Bottle will come back and get some more mana as well. Throw a trap down in the mid lane. Universe chasing after Fear. Fear has to back off, as you can see. They want to dive this tower, but that's going to be aggressive for them to do. AUI 2000 is just going to come over and tank this creep wave. Get a CS there. Up in the top lane, Snaking picks up his boots, his dust. He's going to head for the top rune, which will be bottled up by Demon. It is going to be regen.
Is under attack.
Bambo sitting at approximately 25 CS. Lifestealer sitting at 27. They're going to pull the creep wave all the way back to their tower, giving them plenty of free CS, essentially. Universe is at level 3, Fog's at level 3, AUI 2000 is at level 4. Looking at Jo, he's at 5 right now. Beatas is at 3. Fear is at 3. So Jo is actually leading the way in terms of experience here, considering he's at level 5 right now. He got those 2 early kills at about 2 minutes into the game. It's pretty imperative for him to get that. So, just farming away right now. There was that one kill. Nice little time bash there onto AUI 2000. Phase boots are done for him, by the way. TP now coming out from Fear up into the top lane. They want to go for a gank. I don't know if they heard that, but Snaking definitely could be in some trouble here. Fear is going to sit in the trees. There's no vision here, as you can see. Fear wants to come through with a Burrow Strike. He's going to try to lure Snaking out. And right now, Dignitas, I think they know that Fear is missing, but Snaking, he's very, very, very... He's definitely in a precarious position right now. Here comes Fear looking for that flame break. Not going to hit him. And Fear did show himself, so Snaking's going to back off now. And they're going to play aggressive down here, it looks like. Fog's going to come around on the backside. Jayo's going to back up for the time being. They're going to just go ahead and dive this, it looks like. Nope. They might spot out Betas, though. Meanwhile, mid lane. Ultimate being used. Demon in some trouble right now. Demon might go down here. And Snaking coming through with that TP to help out as well. Very nicely done. Ultimate being used from the side of Way Too Sexy. They'll pick up a kill and they'll try to push through the tier 1 tower mid and just do some damage there with these treants.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, big dive coming out from Fogged as well as AUI 2000 and everybody else. Jo, he's got a chrono by the way. TP now coming in from the side of Bambo. Looking for a lasso perhaps. They're all going to back off to the tier 1 tower down here in the bottom lane. Snaking still doing a lot of damage. There is a fortification. They just used that TP from Bambo into the bottom lane, so they might just keep going on this tier 1 tower mid. This could be the first tower of the game right now, and Dignitas might take it.
Radiant's middle tower
Bambo is making his way through. He does have that lasso.
Radiant structures.
There's the fortification. TP now coming in. Way Too Sexy. He doesn't have his ult. Flame Break going to push him up onto the high ground right now, and the invis. They'll deny the tower. Nicely done.
Has been denied.
Meanwhile, TP up into the top lane. They're going to try to go on Fear, perhaps. Or just get some more CS. Meanwhile, Demon could potentially be in some trouble as, of course, Universe does rotate through. Demon, he's got plenty of mana for Refraction. Ice Path from Demon. From Universe onto Demon, not going to hit. Down to the bottom lane. AUI 2000, continue to farm away. Jo, of course, here as well. 46 CS for AUI 2000, 53 for Demon, 32 only for Jo. So Jo's a little bit behind AUI 2000 right now. He's got 895 gold. He's going to have Drum pretty soon. He's already got his Bracer done. Up at the top lane, Bambo's smoked up, looking for an initiation on Snaking. He might find it, by the way. Snaking needs to be very careful. Bambo looking for that lasso. He might find it. Snaking needs to get back to the tower. He's kind of just trying to juke here. He doesn't know where to go. The Sticky Napalm's going to slow him. TP now coming in just in time from Way Too Sexy, and that's going to alleviate any pressure from Fear or from Bambo. This tower is going to take some damage in the meantime. Down to the bottom lane. Open wounds onto Jo. He has a Chronosphere. He's going to time walk first. Demon's here, by the way. He's going to throw a trap. Just try to slow them down, but nothing else happening there. Way Too Sexy is going to go back mid. It looks like he can continue to farm away.
Top tower is under attack.
Tier 1 tower top taking a little bit of damage here from Fear and from Bambo. TP's on all three of these heroes right now, so they can TP up there, use that fortification like they did in the mid lane for the side of EG. TP's coming in, multiple of them. Sprout going to come through from Fear. Fear is going to get TP'd outright immediately. They can't get that kill, unfortunately, on him. So nice usage of that TP. There was no stun available for the side of Dignitas. And Bambo is just going to foot style back down to mid. Meanwhile, Jo taking a dual breath to the face. Potentially could have gone on Universe there, but I'm not sure if we would have gotten that kill. And Bambo coming through up in the top lane. AUI 2000 is here with Snaking. AUI 2000 at 53 CS right now. He's going to purchase up that Drum recipe. So Drum should be done, and he just has to fly it out to him right now. And down to the bottom lane, EG continue to farm. Jo just trying to get some CS now. AUI 2000 jumping down to the bottom lane. There's the Chronosphere. As you can see, Jo just trying to help Betas out. Betas definitely in some trouble. Betas going to go down. One more right click. The Brain Sap's going to fly. AUI 2000 trying to get that kill. There's the Nightmare. Nicely done, but Brewmaster's going to get that kill. As there's a lot of aggression coming down to the bottom lane right now as they all rotated down here looking for another tier 1 tower. They might be able to find it. Jay will be able to get out alive, but they will take this tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is
Demon
under
taking
attack.
some damage. Fortification is available for this top tower if they want to go for it. Bambo up here in the Dire side jungle looking around, looking for somebody. Lasso is available. He can go on Snaking, but he's alone right now. They're just waiting. This tower is still available. Still no fortification used. They did take that tier 1 tower. Who got that kill? AUI 2000 got it. So more farm for him. His drum's done. He's heading back to base. Going to grab the recipe. Start building something else as well. Could potentially be something like Abyssal, just a Basher in general. TP up into the top lane right now. They want to try to defend this, and they won't be able to get there in time. AUI 2000 not able to defend that tower and get that tower denied. But now TP coming in. Demon going to just try to TP out. Fear can do the same. There's no real danger for them to get stunned here. Universe is coming through, but he's a little late. Meanwhile, snaking TP over here. This is not necessarily the best position for him. He's just going to make some treants real quick and just try to take this tower. Blink Dagger's done for, way too sexy, by the way. They're going to try to take another tier 1 here, playing his 5 down in the bottom lane. Jo getting some room to farm finally. There goes the Wrath of Nature. And Snaking will take that tower. Snaking has his Midas completed, by the way, going for his treads next. AUI 2000 trying to chase after Bambo. He's going to use his Firefly right now. Rage going as well. Double damage from Bambo activated. As you can see, they can't chase him too far over there. Fog can potentially just use telekinesis. He might. They're going to keep trying to go through for this tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, roaming through his demon, as well as Fear. More TP's coming in right now. This could potentially be dangerous from the side of Dignitas. Bambo going to get telekinesis. Now there's a TP coming in. It looks like Dignitas wants to fight this. Jo, of course, has that chrono. Blink. Panda's ult coming in. Fear right now definitely in some trouble. He's going to use his Sandstorm. Up in the air is Jo. Demon getting focused down. He's going to pop his refraction off, but he's taking a lot of damage there. The ticks are gone. Infest is going from AUI 2000. Beat is in some trouble. There's the last one to AUI 2000. Demon in some trouble. Still alive. AUI 2000 not taking a whole lot of damage. They're going to get the kill on Beat is as well on Demon. Fog looking for Bambo. Telekinesis is up into the air. Jo has not used that chrono. He's going to in a second. There it goes. It's on to 2. They're going to grab the kill on Snaking. Universe gets pushed out. He's in some trouble. Bambo low in health right now. Way too sexy wants the kill. He'll grab it. Double kill for him. He's going to try to TP out. He won't make it in time. Jo going to come back. 3 for 2 trade. Well, 3 for 3 trade technically, I suppose. AUI 2000 just trying to hoof it out of there. He's going to use his drum as well, and he'll be able to make it. When it's all said and done, who comes out on top of that fight? 2,000 experience lead for Dignitas after that fight's over. Gold lead, or excuse me, that's a 2,000 experience lead for EG. Gold lead is only 1,000 lead for Dignitas right now. So Dignitas, it looks like they're in a good position, but I think they think they're more ahead than they actually are, because they're, of course, not necessarily in that great a position. Beat is. Fiend's Grip onto AUI 2000. Immediate cancellation from, of course, the Macfire and Ice Path. AUI 2000 in some trouble. He's going to hoof it out of there. Meanwhile, Snaking's in the fight. Jo still alive somehow. He gets exploded from that Meld Strike from Demon as well. So 2 for 1 or 2 for 2 trade, or 1 for 1 trade. Beat is going down for the side of Snaking. Slow on the Universe right now. He doesn't have any help. Flame Break will push him back. He's got no mana left. He can use, of course, that magic wand. He will do so, but that's not going to save his life. And that's a double kill for Demon right there. And he's got 2,500 gold. He can buy his Blink Dagger outright right now if he wanted to. AUI 2000 going for Armlet next. So, some nice pickups from the side of EG. And that's going to bring that gold graph back to 500. Blink Dagger up for not only Demon, but for Bambo as well. That's dangerous. Way too sexy's already got his, but it's not accomplishing a whole lot just yet. They have taken all the tier 1 towers. They've got the Roche advantage because, of course, they'd have to TP here to be able to get to Roche in not the best amount of time. So AUI 2000 buys the Armlet recipe. Just needs the Blades of Attack as well as, of course, the Gloves of Haste. Up in the top lane, Snaking continue to farm. Trap going on him. Snaking definitely in some trouble. There's going to be Fierce Stun. Snaking can't TP out now. He's already too low. And Demon will pick up another kill there. Meanwhile, Nature Prophet will buy back. He's going to TP to Roche. They're going to go straight for Roche right now. So Snaking not even concerned that he goes down. Bambo and Fear, they've got to make their way all the way down to the Roche pit. They have to use their Smoke of Deceit to get there. There is, of course, this ward on the Roche pit. I'm not sure if they saw them head in there. Jo's not making his way over there. He is now. This Roche might be too late, or not fast enough. Jo can go in there and chrono if he wants to. They have to get out right now. There's the Flame Break from the backside. Bambo can come in right now, looking for a pick off here. Not going to find it. There's nobody in the pit right now. Bambo's in the pit himself, flying around. Jo's looking for a Chronosphere as well. Way Too Sexy sitting behind his tower. Fear just not able to get that stun out of Way Too Sexy. Meanwhile, Openwood's going Blink. They want to go on Jo. AUI 2000 is the only one up here. They'll push them back, but they wanted to get a kill. And AUI 2000 thinking about going back in here. Battle Fury done for Jo, by the way.
Is of the wood.
Nature's Prophet going to use his Midas there again. There is this trap here in the Roche pit. So they see exactly when someone walks over this. was stolen. What was it? Psionic Trap. So now they're going to start putting vision all over the place, essentially. If you can stay alive with it, that is.
Dire's middle tower is
They know that they're in there. Now they're starting to kill it. But there's one way back here. I don't think that Sentry Ward reaches it. They're going to try to push this tier 1 tower in the meantime.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under
Roche, they
attack.
can't do it. They don't have enough damage without all 5 of them there. Psionic Trap's going to go. Pushing them back for the time being. Chronosphere is still available. Ice Path onto Jo. No initiation. Fade Bolt's going to go. Pull the Creep Wave back to them. Demon taking a DD rune. Potentially haphazard for the side of Dignitas now. TP coming back to the tier 2 tower, realizing Demon's out of place. Snake can continue to split push on the bottom lane here. He's got 1,200 gold. I'm not sure what he's going to buy with it. And this is just sort of a Mexican standoff right now for both sides. They want to go into Roche. They can't really do it. Jo wants to take down the tier 1 tower. He's doing a good job of it, and they will be able to take this down, I believe.
Bottom tower is under attack.
They know they're still in there. They have this trap here, and they just threw another one in. And Demon has that DD up, by the way. This is not the best fight for Dignitas. I think they're trying to bait this out. Bottom lane, being pushed, you can see, by Snake King. Way Too Sexy Universe in the UI 2000. They're going to go ahead and just maybe give up this Roche. Demon's going to go right in here. He does have that DD, and Meld Strike will reduce that armor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Jo looking for a Chrono. He's going to fly into it on Way Too Sexy right now. Way Too Sexy in some trouble. He needs to use that. He can't. He cannot use his ultimate right now. Nice Ice Path coming in. Stolen. There's the Primal Split coming in. Jo in some trouble. Jo's going to fall down right now. Demon wants this Roche. He's going to get it, but at the expense of his teammates right now. Bambo's going to fall next. Demon trying to blink out. He will get out of the Roche pit, but he does take the Aegis. In the meantime, in some trouble. Double kill for Fogged. Brewmaster getting the Bane kill. A big fight for Dignitas. And they pick up the tier 2 tower down to the bottom lane as well. So EG, they give Demon the Aegis, yes, but they lose 3 heroes and a tier 2 tower. Demon's going to come through. He's got that refraction. He's alone right now, but he does have the Aegis, so he's okay, I think, in this position. Experience going back down to 2,500. Gold. Oh, that's a crazy-looking gold chart. Armlet of Mortigan is done for, of course, AUI 2000. It's going to be on him right now. TP now coming out from Snake King. He's going to head back home. And AUI 2000 will head up top and continue to get farmed. Nature's Prophet going to be going for Shadow Blade as he's got that Shadow Amulet started. On the side of the Radiant for EG, Battle Fury done for Jo. He's going for Morgan Max next, so it could be a Mask of Madness, I'd imagine. Blink Dagger for 2 of their heroes, one for Demon, one for Bambo. So with that last fight, Dignitas should be in a good position here. They have, I think, it's only 1,000 gold lead. They're still behind in terms of experience by a little bit of a wide margin here. You can see level 7 only for Universe, level 8 for Fogged right now. But that can change with a few good fights. They haven't smoked or anything like that. They're not a team that generally likes to use that as much as you might see from, say, EG in the previous game or Team Liquid. Looks like it'll be Aghanim Scepter for Way Too Sexy. And I gotta say, that stolen spell from Fog, the Burrow Strike, kind of saved his life, I think, with the Ice Path as well on top of that from Universe. So he should have died there, but he was able to survive. He had that Magic Wand charge used, and of course he was able to use that Primal Split. On top of that, Shadow Blade, so that's done. You can start splitting pushing pretty effectively now, and maybe see an Orc Malevolence next, perhaps maybe see a Side Devise. I'm not 100% sure yet. 21 minutes of the game, scores 8-13.
Radiant's middle
Fear
tower
trying to get
is
to that
under
Blink Dagger.
attack.
It looks like he hasn't gone for Arcane Boots like we saw in the previous game.
Dire's bottom tower
Speaking of
is
smoke
under
ganks,
attack.
Dignitas does decide to go ahead and use it. Look, they're
Radiant's
just going to
middle
move bottom. I
tower
think
is
they're just
under
looking
attack.
at the ancient stack, make sure nothing's going on there, but everyone's kind of on their side of the map. So now Dignitas will make their way forward here, looking to go on a Demon here. He does have that Aegis. He's also got a Yasha on him right now, by the way. But they're really trying to go on Demon here. He's got that regen. Bambo's also here. Oh, nice blink coming out from Demon. He's going to throw a trap there as well. Demon trying to go on him. There's the Telekinesis. There's going to be the Primal Split as well. The Ice Path. Demon definitely in some trouble right now. He's got that Aegis. Do they want to fight this? Does EG want to fight this? Sprout coming up. There's the Macro Power. big ultimate from Jayo right now. Fog's going to get taken down immediately. Meanwhile, last one is snaking as well. AUI 2000 in some trouble. There's the ice path. Demon's going to fall right now. It looks like just barely. 1-for-1 trade buyback coming in. AUI 2000 bought back. Way too sexy. Getting stuff from Jayo. Bambo helping out as well. Way too sexy. Looks like he's going to go down. And also Demon brought back. 3-for-1 trade there. They get the Aegis, but definitely not what they wanted. Blink Dagger now done for Fear. Snake King up into the top lane. Got out of there quickly. Bambo used that lasso. Gem of True Sight was up, by the way. He actually has it, so. Looking for tier 2 right now. EG sitting here. They want to take this. And Jayo, of course, has that Battle Fury, the Mask of Madness as well. Just does so much damage. Tier 2 tower taking quite a bit of damage here. Fog really can't do anything about this. He's going to steal a spell. It's going to be a Chronosphere. Nice to have. Very nice to have, in fact.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Snake can continue to get some farm here. AUI 2000 right now. With that armlet, looks like he's going to be going for a Basher next. Look at the graphs right now. 5,000 experience lead after that fight for EG. And the gold is actually in their favor now. Only 500, but still, it's in their favor. Way too sexy. Trying to get to that Aghanim Scepter needs 2 more pieces of that, so that's 1,500 gold away for him. Demon now with that Yasha, with the Blink Dagger, with the Regeneration Rune as well. That'll be nice to have.
Regeneration.
Bambo with that Gem of True Sight. Gonna try to go for Force Staff next, I'd imagine. And Jayo now going for what seems to be a BKB. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, in some trouble is Bambo. He's going to go down right now. And Dignitas, I'm not sure if they smoked there, but the Gem of True Sight is on the ground. Fog will pick it up. And now they're going to have complete vision. That's going to be nice to have. That was not a good drop for the side of Fog. Or excuse me, for Bambo. Fade Bolt's going to go through. They're going to try to take this tier 2 tower. They certainly can't take it. Fortification's available. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Demons come up here. Snaking rotated through. Meanwhile, Chronosphere on a 2. Nice ice path coming through, the telekinesis as well, but there's the epicenter from Fear. A lot of damage, and the Chronosphere not in time from Fogged, unfortunately. Fear taking a lot of damage. He's not going to go down. Double kill for Bambo in the meantime with that Firefly for the Flame Break. Universe going to get time locked. He's in some trouble. He'll go down. 3-for-0 trade right now. Fog trying to get out, but he's in some trouble. He'll fall. He'll Nightmare himself, but that's not going to help. Meld Strike, double kill for Jayo. They turned it around, snaking as soon as he got out of there. The fight turned around pretty quickly. I don't know who took this tower. I don't know if it was denied or not. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Snaking sitting at 4,000 gold. He needs to do something here. He needs to get some sort of item that'll help his team out significantly. That Chronosphere and the damage coming out from the Faceless Void, just too strong. Now Jayo wants to go for tier 3. It looks like Roshan not available for another 4 minutes, thereabouts. They're going to go for the tier 1 down in the bottom lane. Snaking continually split pushing here. TP from Way Too Sexy. He did not get to use his ultimate in that previous fight. Fortification's going to go. Haste Rune going in. Blank. Not able to catch anybody. Jayo's going to time walk as well. They're all getting out of there. TP now coming in from the side of Snake King. Primal Split. Sprout onto Jayo, as you can see. Beata's in some trouble. Beata's will fall. But now can Jayo get out? He can walk very quick with that Mask of Madness. Bambo's also running as well. Meanwhile, TA will pick up that kill on that tower. Snaking going down, I believe, no, Snaking just TP'd in, excuse me. Snaking got that kill on Beatas, but Primal Split being used, but only for the kill on Snaking. Now it's on cooldown for another 138 seconds. He can buy the second component of that, but he needs the third component to complete it up. 3,000 gold for the Templar Assassin. We go for a Manta style. We'll see if Demon wants to do that. Snake can get a head back to home, or back to the tier 2 spot, essentially in the mid lane, where tier 2 should be. Looks like it's going to be a Scythe of Eyes for Snaking, and that can turn some fights around for the side of Dignitas. They certainly need that. Looking to try to get that Basher up on AUI 2000. If he can get to his Abyssal, he might be in a good position. EG, they're looking for a Smoke Ink right now. They're all 5 together on the side of Dignitas. Snaking's actually going to TP back down to the bottom lane here. And oh boy, Fog's out of position. There's no tier 2 here to run to right now. Fogged. Gonna get initiated on. Burrow Strike's gonna miss. Doesn't matter. The Meld Strike is enough to absolutely obliterate him.
So we could not let you live.
So Fogg did go down. Fogg gonna pick up his Scythe of Eyes. He'll head back home in just a moment. Gem back up on Bambo, by the way. BKB is done for the Templar Assassin. She just bought that outright. So this is where it gets very difficult for Dignitas. They don't have a whole lot of damage on AUI 2000. He's trying to get Basher, but he needs a little bit more, obviously. They really haven't been using the whole Nyx Bomb as efficiently. There's not been a whole lot of Infest coming out. Like, you can Infest up in Way Too Sexy, blink in there, have him use his Thunderclap, Infest out, then throw up the Primal Split. And there's not been a whole lot of that happening. From what it seems, anyways. He just needs 500 more gold. Dignitas is going to smoke up. Looks like they want to try to pick somebody off from EG. But EG's very mobile. Bambo still doesn't have, of course, that Force Staff just yet. BKB's also done for Jo, by the way. Snake King's leading the way down here in the bottom lane. Just trying to bait something out here, but the rest of EG is really nowhere close to that. So Jo going to take this nice Ancient stack. That'll give him some farm. EG looking to grab Way Too Sexy Fogg or Universe right now. They're not in the best position. AUI 2000 and Snake King are here as well in the mid lane, so they're fine. But Bambo will not be able to find them. They'll head back to the tier 2 tower down in the bottom lane. Roche is now available. There is, of course, this little trap that does tell them that for the Radiant side. For Dignitas, they just have the time. They must know it, so Snake can continue to farm away right now. He has finished that Scythe up. Of course, there is a few BKBs done on the side of EG. Two. That Yasha still on Demon.
Pull roots and run.
.30 of game time right now. Score is tied 16-16. This is the Raidcall EMS 1 Summer Cup. Number 4 for the American qualifiers. Game number 2 between Dignitas and EG. EG looking poised to try to take this to a third game. Meanwhile, Lasso going to fly out onto Way Too Sexy right now. He's in some trouble. Meldstrike going to fly from Demon, doing a lot of damage. Way Too Sexy is going to get obliterated. There's the Chronosphere onto Universe right now. He's also in some trouble. 2 down right now. Now they can go for Roche, and that's double kill for Demon, getting that with the side blades. Stealing one from Jo. I'm sure he doesn't mind, however. That's a tier 2 tower gone. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, they're going to try to split push, go for the tier 3. They have to get some TPs back here. There's a huge army of Treants just doing a lot of damage. They have a fortification. They might need to use this. Meanwhile, same thing's happening there. Epicenter's going to fly. Snake King taking a lot of that damage. He's going to try to TP out right now. Snake King will be able to get out of there. AUI 2000 not so lucky. That Burrow Strike is available in 1 second. The Bash going through as well. The open wounds. There's going to be the Burrow Strike coming in. AUI 2000 doesn't have Rage for another few seconds anyways. And the Rage, he can use it. No, he's going to Infest first. Infest out. Rage, maybe TP. He doesn't have a TP available. He's going to buy a Yasha, excuse me. He's got that SMY. Going to keep toggling the armlet. The open wounds. AUI 2000 trying to get out. Not going to happen, unfortunately. Despite a great individual effort, he will go down. Meanwhile, up here in the bottom lane, Demon taking some damage. BKB is going to go Way Too Sexy. He's going to throw his ultimate up, looking for Beatas. Beatas hexed up. Bambo might be also chased after. Beatas is going to go down first, looking for Demon or anybody. Beatas, of course, using that, Bambo, excuse me, using that Firefly. He'll get out just fine. Meanwhile, Bambo getting a kill on Fogged. Somehow, I guess, with, of course, the Firefly, unfortunately. So 2 down right now for Dignitas. They only lose Beatas in that last engagement. They pick off AUI 2000 here in the top lane, roughly right around here somewhere. And Way Too Sexy still does not have that Aghanim Scepter. He burned. Indeed. Bambo draws a smiley face on the map and types it out in game as well. Sanj and Yasha done for AUI 2000. We saw that in
Dire's
the
top
previous
tower
game.
is under attack.
Snaking. Going after Jo. Mantis Style is done for Demon right now, so there's a lot of damage coming out from that Templar Assassin. Meanwhile, EG coming down mid right now. Roche is still up. No one's gone for it yet. Looks like EG wants to head that way now. They have the advantage in terms of map control right now. There's no tier 2s in the bottom lane or in the mid lane, so. And Demon does a lot of damage with that Melt Strike. Jo also with, of course, his Mask of Madness. Aghanims is finished for Way Too Sexy finally, but that Aegis is going to be up on Demon right now. Now they can try to go in for a tier 3 tower, potentially go for the tier 2 top. They're going to push down the bottom, it looks like. Bristless is done for the Nature's Prophet, so he's going to be doing some damage, but they haven't really initiated a 5-on-5 fight yet. There's been small skirmishes kind of all over the place, but nothing really has broken out just yet in terms of a 5-on-5 actual fight. So EG, they're going to push straight down this bottom lane right now. They want to be able to try to get this tier 3 tower. Fortification is available for the side of Dignitas. Meanwhile, Fog definitely in some trouble. He's going to get lassoed. He's going to go down. Demon going to pick up that kill. Universe is going to throw the Ice Path out. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, they're going to take the tier 3. Here comes Fog, or Fear though. AUI 2000, he's going to try to rage. He has that TP. He's going to use it. No, he's just going to infest right in there. But there's the Chronosphere on a Snaking right now. Epicenter being charged. Melt Strike. AUI 2000 in some trouble. The Burrow Strike. And there's 2 down right now. 3 down, including Fog. They do lose the tier 3 tower, but EG turned it around again. Nice Chronosphere coming out from the side of Jo as he TP's back. That'll help get that kill. Meanwhile, Vita is sitting here alone, holding the Ogre Club of Bamboo for whatever reason. So no Roshan available. There is, of course, this tier 2 available, which they haven't decided to go for yet. They were thinking about going for the tier 3 here, but Snaking and AUI 2000 kind of stopped that by taking the tier 3 tower up in the top lane. Fog getting caught out of position a little bit. Blink forward from Bamboo, looking for, of course, that initiation from the lasso. Bamboo gets caught in an Ice Path. Doesn't matter, Fog's going to go down. Drunken Haze up on the Templar Assassin. Looking for the tier 3 bottom right now. Mantis Style is going to go. Tier 3 is going to go down. Nope, Fortification first. Ice Path. Dodged nicely from the side of EG. There's the tier 3 tower gone. Lasso now up onto Way Too Sexy. He's in some trouble, but he does have that ultimate. But the Fiend's Grip chain with it from Beatas right now. Can they get the kill before he pops it off? Not able to get it off. Beatas in some trouble, however, but now Snaking taking a lot of damage. Snaking will go down. That's a double kill for Bamboo. AUI 2000 chasing after Demon. Here comes Jo as well. They're going to call GG. No Rax is down, but EG clearly have the upper hand in this game, and they're going to take it. And we're going to get pushed to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. So with the last game coming up in just a moment, EG take a pretty convincing game number 2 on the back of Demon's Templar Assassin with 12 kills. Jo with some great Chronospheres. He's got a double kill to end the game as they're diving the well right now. And the only one alive is Universe currently. Thank you for joining us. It wouldn't be the last couple of the American qualifiers if we didn't go for a game 3, so. Lasso coming out on the Universe right now, getting dragged. Who knows where? Universe trying to get back.
Has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen.
Has fallen.
Game numbers will be coming up in just a moment. Take a little bit of a break. Jump into game 3. Hope you guys did enjoy the game. Go to nationalesl.com. Game taking a bit of time to wrap up here. He's just going to go right on top of Universe. It's just going to be used. Snaking's not giving up yet.
The only mystery is how you lasted so long.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Wake up, girl! Wake up. That was wrong one.
He gets cycloned in the air with that epicenter.
Radiant's top barracks
Oh,
are under
that's
attack.
great. Oh, that's great. Way too sexy. He's gonna go down. Nice play
Strike you down.
from whoever's controlling Way Too Sexy.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Dust.
So we're gonna jump into the next game in just a moment, guys. Appreciate you for joining us. Dignitas, they're gonna go down in this game. 1-1 is the score. EG will take this one. If you like the casting, please check me out at twitter.com/Maut32. We'll be back in the next game in just a
Dire's
moment,
middle
guys.
tower is under
As the
attack.
last remnants of this game finish up.